What is up, Kryptonians? Can you guys all hear me? I hope you can. Just making sure my camera setup is pretty cool. Actually, let's adjust that just a tad bit. So, thank you guys all for joining me. If you are joining me, I just wanted to go live for a few minutes on YouTube, and I just wanted to talk about the craziness of today. My God, there's just, I don't even know where to start. There's been so much. This is like one of the best days in the history of ever, right? It's got to be like one of the best days we've ever had. It's one of the best days for me. I mean, I can't speak for you guys, but I'm going to be smiling about this day for a long ass time. Either way, so DC Fandome was today, obviously, and there was a lot. There was a lot of content. We got a lot of great stuff. We got a new Wonder Woman trailer, and we got interviews with some of the questions for some of the cast. We got a preview for a new for Gotham Knights, which is a new video game that is about it's a story that somehow it takes place after Batman has supposedly died. Court of Owls are involved. You got Nightwing, you've got Robin, you've got Batgirl. Pretty fun stuff there. There's been a bunch of other stuff. There's been a bunch of there was some great Milestone Comics stuff that they teased earlier. But the big thing, obviously, I want to start off talking about the Snyder stuff first. So obviously, the big thing was the Zack Snyder Justice League, the Zack Snyder Justice League panel. So we got a bunch of questions. It was great, by the way, to see the cast there. You had Henry Cavill, you had Ben Affleck. I'll be honest, I didn't really expect them to show up, so that was awesome. And so they show up, and obviously the fans are asking a bunch of questions, and then we finally see it. We see the trailer in all of its glory, and bro, I'm trying to tell you, I nearly cried. I almost cried. It was It was pretty intense because as fans, we've just been waiting for so long. We've been waiting so long for something like this to happen, and we've been waiting just for a long time to see this movie, to finally see Zack's vision, see it realized, and to see it in all of its glory. I mean, they start off the trailer and you get a freaking shot of Uxas, aka Darkseid. Like, that scene in the theatrical cut of Justice League where you see Steppenwolf and he like slams his axe into the ground. It looks like the same scene, except it's Uxas who will eventually grow up to become Darkseid. So just right off the bat, he looks fucking amazing. Like, he looks awesome. I can't wait to hear Ray Porter's voice for him. And that right there, like the first shot of the whole trailer, I'm in. I'm sold. Everything else, obviously the visuals are popping. And I just have a tough time seeing how anybody could watch this trailer and think that this is the exact same movie as the movie that we got back in 2017. Like, it just boggles. It's hard for me to really think that you believe that, because like within the first couple seconds of this trailer, I was just like, oh shit, this is mad different. This is way different from the other movie that we saw. And as the trailer goes on, it's kind of obvious, like, guys, we're getting an entirely new movie here. We're getting, everything's going to be new. Even if you might see some things overlap with the first Justice League movie in 2017, it's a whole new thing. It's a whole new deal. We're getting 4 hours. Zack did confirm during the panel that it's going to be a 4-episode miniseries type of thing. And that it's going to be, I guess it's going to be a weekly thing, maybe a series, but eventually it'll all come together and you can watch it like it's a 4-hour movie, basically, which obviously I can't wait for that. And as the trailer goes on, I mean, there's just a bunch of wild things. You see Flash utilizing his speed. He did tease that Flash is a quantum character, so we're going to see Flash interacting with time in a new way. He's probably time traveling. I don't know the full context of what's going on, but that's pretty awesome. And then you see there's this one shot in the trailer I do want to talk about where there's this, it looks like the nightmare vision. If you guys remember from Batman v Superman, there was a nightmare vision and there was, um, there was obviously it was the end of the world, and Darkseid and his parademons were there, and it was just Batman and it was Superman, and that whole thing. If you've seen Batman v Superman, you know what scene I'm talking about. And so we see kind of a shot that looks like it was taken from the nightmare scene, except we see now there's like a pile of rubble, and we see Justice League. After seeing the trailer, I am convinced this will be better than the. You damn right it will be. You damn right it will be. Luckily for us, it's a very low bar. It's a very low bar. We don't have to climb very high to pass that. Which, I mean, if you like the 2017 version, that's fine. But one trailer, it's out of sight, out of mind. I don't care. It may as well not even exist. In fact, I am willing to say on record here in this video that the 2017 Justice League movie that came out was a very expensive fan-made film. Yeah, it's a film that I would believe that someone on YouTube who didn't have a budget but made it look good. I would probably believe that. It's a fan-made movie, not really existing, not really, canon to anything else going on. Nope, doesn't exist. This trailer is already. This is my movie. This is my Justice League. This movie right here. This is my Justice League. This is what I want. This is what I want to see. So I thought it was interesting because that nightmare vision, it shows that the Justice League is dead. And so in this movie, is this like a dream sequence that we're seeing? We're seeing maybe Cyborg is seeing a possible, or maybe not even him, maybe Flash is seeing a possible future. I'm not entirely sure exactly, like specifically how Zack is going to use the time travel thing in this movie, but know that it is going to be a thing. My guess is Steppenwolf is probably going to defeat the League or kill them in some way, and Barry's going to have to go back in time, and he's going to have to save the day again. And so that was just a great shot, just looking at that nightmare scene and just seeing the Justice League, the Hall of Justice. I'm assuming that's what that was, the Hall of Justice in shambles. Beyond that, I mean, you get some great shots of Cyborg. You do see Cyborg's father die in this trailer, which I just know is going to be hitting for me emotionally. I just know that's going to be an incredible scene. Zack did say multiple times that Cyborg is the heart of the entire movie. So having his father being killed by a mother box, and we do see that in the trailer, I just know that's going to wreck me, man. It's going to be that's going to tear me apart. And other than that, I mean, obviously Cyborg looks great. Barry looks great. Superman, so there's some interesting stuff because we do see Superman floating above the city when he resurrects, which I think was existing in that other fan-made movie. But you also see Lois looking up in the sky at him, and I'm pretty sure that wasn't a thing in the other version of the movie. So that's pretty awesome too. And you get to see a scene of Superman. He's hugging Lois and Martha. So obviously this is the reunion scene at the farm, at the end. And so even that looks different. It's something that we haven't really seen. And I don't know, there's just a whole new vibe. Obviously you look at Steppenwolf. Out of everything you saw, what are you most excited for? Ooh, it's gonna surprise people. Normally it would be Superman and in the black suit and everything, but I'm actually kind of excited to see more of Barry, seeing more of Ezra Miller's Flash. I feel like he had a part that was a little bit more fleshed out, but it was cut from that movie. So I'm excited to see more of Ezra Miller's Flash. I like that they include the scene of him saving Iris and Kiersey Clemens. Good Lord. I'm going to just say that. It's just, whoo. Yeah, she's special. She's special. I'm going to just say that. But putting that aside, I mean, yeah, I'm probably most excited to see Ezra. I'm excited to see Ezra. I'm excited to see more of his Flash because I feel like his character was one of the characters that was done a disservice by the way he was portrayed in the other movie. And I feel like we could get more of that, and especially now because we know that his Flash movie is upcoming, and it's probably going to be this big, huge thing. Like there's a lot of stuff we're hearing about that Flash movie. Now we know that Michael Keaton is supposed to appear in it. We know that Ben Affleck's Batman is supposed to appear in it. And we know that this is a movie that's going to focus on the multiverse. It's going to open up the doors for the multiverse, is what Jim Lee and Walter Hamada said. So I'm excited to see more Flash. It's probably the thing I'm looking forward to the most. There is obviously one more thing about the trailer. There's one scene where Diana is talking to a group of kids. So I'm guessing that whole scene goes a little bit differently than like because in the other version, she saved everybody and it was great or whatever. But I feel like she wasn't fully revealed to the world yet, right? I mean, so I don't know that she would openly reveal herself to a kid like that, but she does here in this moment. I remember there was a rumor that there was an earlier version of the movie where maybe she failed to save some of the people. But I don't know. I don't know. That's kind of an interesting thing. Do you have any predictions about Green Lantern? Um, I predict that we will get some kind of tease. I predict we will get some kind of tease for Green Lantern. I'm not sure exactly what form it'll take. And we all know that in Zack's original vision, the history lesson with Uxas and Steppenwolf and the old gods fighting them, we know that there is a Green Lantern. Obviously, there was a Green Lantern in that movie. But I do think that the movie's probably going to end up teasing something for Green Lantern because it feels like they've been way too quiet on Green Lantern, right? And we know that there's supposed to be a Green Lantern thing coming to HBO Max, maybe a series. So I do think Zack probably would want to tease something for Green Lantern, maybe somebody that could potentially become Green Lantern in the future. But I don't think Green Lantern himself is going to have a huge role in this movie. I think the last question said, "What did you think of Darkseid's design?" Well, Uxas, I thought he looked good. Honestly, I mean, he looked kind of like how I would figure a young Darkseid would look. I like the eyes. I like everything about the color, and I love obviously the weapon that he's using, and everything about Darkseid looked pretty awesome to me, honestly, or Uxas as he is now. It does make me curious, and I knew that they weren't going to spoil it in this trailer, but it does make me curious how much of Darkseid himself we're going to see. Because I know you guys saw Decide. You saw Decide, didn't you? Right? I mean, Decide. We saw Decide. He was in the trailer. Decide, like a living, breathing Decide, was actually shot and put into a Justice League movie. Lord, I almost passed out when I saw that shit. But, bro, okay, so if we're seeing Decide, but what did I think of the music? Honestly, I thought it was kind of a cool throwback because obviously this is very reminiscent of that scene in Watchmen where he uses the Hallelujah thing. I'll be honest, I didn't expect it though. That's kind of why it threw me off the first time I saw the trailer. I mean, I was geeking out, like I was losing my mind about shit, anyways. But I didn't expect it, so the music was kind of weird for me. But it kind of it works by the end of it. Like he kind of takes it and turns it into makes it his own thing, and that's kind of a beautiful thing. So yeah, I thought it worked. I thought it was cool. I knew they weren't going to show Darkseid though in this trailer. I know that I know the Darkseid himself is going to appear in the movie. I just wonder how much of Darkseid we're going to see. So that was an interesting thing. But either way, man, just the idea that we finally have this trailer for this movie and we're finally going to get a chance to see it is mind blowing. It's vindicating. It's gratifying. It's everything that we as fans have wanted. Just so much awesome, amazing shit coming our way, especially with the Snyder cut, which I think he did confirm that it's like, is it either going to be the director's cut of Justice League or is it going to be called the Snyder cut or is it going to be called Zack Snyder's Justice League? I know what one he wants to call it, but I'm just saying, I don't know. That's just one of the things that I was wondering. But can't wait, man. Can't wait. I lost my mind. I immediately watched the trailer like 10 to 15 times right off the bat because I'm obsessive like that. And I hope everybody else is too. Otherwise, that would be weird. I would be weird. And I don't want to accept that I'm the only person that's weird. I want to accept that there are other oddballs out there who overreacted to the trailer just like I did. But I don't know. Maybe that's a thing. Maybe it's not. Oh, well, that's fine. Either way, the whole vibe, like everything about that Zack Snyder Justice League trailer is going to be amazing. We're going to get more Cyborg. We're going to get Cyborg's relationship with his father. His father's going to die. Barry, Iris, we're going to see more of that. Aquaman, we do see a shot of Aquaman coming out of some hut or some village or something like that. So we're probably going to get more of Aquaman and more scenes of him and Mara and Volko. I know that some of those scenes were probably cut from the other version too. We see Superman in the black suit. I like the fact that Zack confirmed on Vero a few days ago that it's not just about him having the black suit just to have it. That he has a reason for having it. That it's something that's in line with the comic book canon, where it's something that's used to regenerate him, to help him. So I like the fact that Zack gave us that. Mostly, man, I just can't wait. Like I just can't wait. I'm losing my mind about that. But I also don't want to forget about everything else. I mean, DC fandom, like I said, there's a bunch of crazy shit. Did you guys see Cheetah? The Wonder Woman trailer earlier. We finally got our first extended look at Cheetah. I'll be honest, I had no idea that they could pull it off. I didn't know. I was worried that maybe when I first saw Cheetah, it was going to take me out. Like maybe I wasn't going to be feeling it. You said I'm really hoping there's more of Aquaman because I thought he was used poorly, and he's your favorite. Hey, bro, I don't think you have to hope for that. I'm pretty sure you're going to get more Aquaman, and it's going to be awesome. It's going to be amazing. As far as the Wonder Woman trailer, the biggest takeaway for me is Cheetah, because I like the fact that we don't really know that much else about the story than we already knew. But we see Cheetah, we see her fighting Diana in the White House, it looks like, and then we see her fighting like as Cheetah later on in the trailer, and she has on her Golden Eagle armor, and it was badass, man. It was amazing. It was awesome. I am so shocked that they were able to pull off Cheetah and have Cheetah look as good as Cheetah looks, like ripped right out of the pages, man. That's Cheetah. That's Cheetah. So very excited about that. So love Wonder Woman, love Patty, love Gal, love everybody that's involved with that. That's going to be amazing. Can't wait. And then obviously Gotham Knights. I like the idea of a game that is focused on Batman, but not really focused on Batman, like Batman's world. And we get to see all the other members of the Bat family, Jason Todd, we get to see Barbara and Dick. And I'm assuming that that's Tim Drake. I'm assuming that the Robin in the trailer is Tim. I don't think it's Damian. I could be wrong, but I don't think that's Damian. He seemed a little bit more personable than Damian is, so I don't know. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's Tim. So that's going to be amazing too. The gameplay looked awesome. I like the fact that it's a living, breathing Gotham that you get to be in. You get to see all these different. You get to see people, like real people, walking around in Gotham. The visuals look crazy. The fighting style and the combinations look crazy. I'm not that crazy about the number thing that pops up on the combos. I'm not sure about that, but otherwise, Gotham Knights looks pretty cool. Seeing Ben and Henry together with the gang was amazing. That is the last thing I wanted to touch on beyond all the other awesome stuff, because I don't want to miss, because we still have some great stuff in DC fandom coming up, and I don't want to miss that. But one thing I am kind of disappointed is that we didn't really get anything on. We didn't get anything as far as Henry and Superman. That's disappointing to me, honestly. I thought for sure that we would get some kind of announcement. We did get a tease from Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. He did kind of hint that Henry might, that he might fight Superman sometime down the road. That's obviously a very exciting thing. But as far as Superman himself, I'm just at a loss as to why Warner Brothers is just choosing not to have any. I mean, he's one of DC's biggest characters. He's an amazing. Obviously, I'm biased because he's my favorite all-time character, but I just don't get why he's being sidelined. Nothing, no announcement, no hint, no anything. It was great to see Henry show up in the Zack Snyder Justice League panel. That was pretty awesome, but. Where's Henry? Where's Superman? What are they planning? Other than there's an animated film called The Man of Tomorrow that's going to be coming out soon, and right, I love Henry Cavill too. And there's a Superman show. It's called Superman and Lois or something like that. That's coming on the CW. Which, okay, I'll check it out. But as far as Superman himself in other forms of media, especially like the movies, the big Where's Superman, man? That's kind of That's kind of what I'm. Chris Darty. I'm butchering his name. I apologize. He did a song called "Waiting for Superman" like a few hours ago, and I'm just like, that's mood because now he didn't say it wasn't "Where is Superman." It was "Waiting for Superman." That's what it was. I'm waiting for Superman too. Like, where is Superman? What? AT&T, Warner Media, Warner Brothers. Like, what's the plan? What's the focus? What are we doing here? You know, like, are we just not supposed to know, or are we just supposed to just wait for the next few years? Like, I get it. I'm not trying to seem ungrateful. We have a bunch of really awesome, amazing content that is working for us right now. We got a lot of great content, man. We got a lot of stuff to look forward to. We got the Snyder Cut. We got Black Adam. We got the Flash. We got an Aquaman sequel. We got a Shazam sequel. We got a new Gotham game. We got a Suicide Squad game that they're going to focus on here soon. We've got the multiverse happening, like Wonder Woman's 1984 movie. We've got a bunch of content. I'm not trying to sound ungrateful. I'm not trying to sound like I don't appreciate all that. I'm saying I'd like to appreciate all that while also getting some Superman content. Is that too much to ask? I don't know. I hate to go off on a little soliloquy or rant about that, but this is one of the things I'm just kind of like, damn, where's Waldo? Where's Superman? Like, that's what I'm thinking. Like, I see the picture that DC is putting up for the future of their universe. I don't see Superman. Where's Waldo in the picture? I can't see him. Where is he? He's nowhere to be found. So I don't know. I find that a tad bit irritating. Other than that, the big thing also was that they confirmed what a lot of us already kind of knew, which is that Matt Reeves' The Batman, which I think we will be seeing some footage of later on tonight. But his film, his Batman is in year 2, and his Batman exists on another Earth outside of the DCEU continuity. So right now you have the Snyder stuff, which is still loosely tied, I guess, to the continuity. You have a bunch of other separate franchises that are still tied to the same continuity, but they're kind of off doing their own thing. Like Aquaman, the Wonder Woman, Shazam. Like they tie into the larger universe, but they're kind of telling their own stories, and they're not really a big part of that. And so that's okay. That's awesome. I see that. And Matt Reeves' Batman, just like Joker, takes place on another planet. So that's cool. And that also leaves them the freedom to tell that story while also kind of leaving it open. What's up, buddy? It leaves it open for... it leaves them open for the chance to maybe tie it into the universe later if they really want to. But I think Matt is building something special. He wants to build his own Batman universe. So we'll see where it goes with that. We'll see what happens with that. But I can't wait to see the footage that we're supposed to see later on tonight that we haven't seen yet, but I can't wait to see that. Beyond that, it's just been a crazy day. It's been an amazing day. And I'm excited, and I can't wait. I can't wait to see more. Like I said, the biggest thing for me is just that Snyder Cut stuff, the trailer, which I can guarantee you I'm going to watch that at least another 20 to 30 to 40 to... No, and I'm not going to put a number on it. Let's not put a number on it. I'll watch it a bunch of other times. Let's just say that. But the whole vibe, everything about the trailer was everything I was hoping it was going to be. But I'm not going to put a number on it. And then it'll be a number. It'll be high. It'll be something. But it's just been such a dream, man. Such a dream. By the way, another thing I wanted to mention while I have you here. Did anybody catch Snyder and his he gave somebody a backhand on Twitter earlier. How'd you like the music and the score? I thought that the music choice was odd as fuck at first. Like at first I was like, what are we doing here? Immediately the trailer, I knew because I recognized it immediately. I was like, okay, this is new. This is interesting. I don't know if I like it, but let's see where it goes. And then by the end of the trailer, obviously I had lost my mind at that point. My brainstem had gotten up, walked out my ear, and left the building. So I didn't even really care about the music the first time because I was just too busy losing my shit at everything else. But then I did go back and I rewatched it, and To be honest, it grew on me. Yeah, I like the choice. Obviously, if you've seen Watchmen, then you know where that music came from. You know what that music is, which is cool. I didn't have a huge problem with it. I thought it was interesting. You know, it's just kind of a unique music choice. I was expecting them to use some of Junkie XL's score, which I think we've seen, like we've heard little bits and pieces of in the teasers, but we didn't see it in the trailer, obviously. So I thought we'd hear more of Junkie XL, but maybe I guess they're waiting. We're probably going to get another trailer sometime next year. By the way, can somebody let me know if he actually confirmed the release date? Because I don't think Zack and his. I could be wrong. I may have missed it, but I don't think that they confirmed that the actual release date. They said 2021. We know that, but when in 20? Is it going to be early? Is it going to be May? Is it going to be March? Is it going to be? I don't know. I'm just saying. But yeah, I thought the music was fine. It's just an odd choice. It's just a weird choice. I don't know. I don't know. But Zack, he does weird and unorthodox things all the time. And like I said, it's a nice throwback to Watchmen for that scene, as I said. So, yeah, that was pretty cool. Beyond that, I don't want to take up too much of you guys' time because I know that everybody else is going to be tuning in to watch this. But just my initial reactions is that everything has been great so far. Everything has been amazing. The boss panel, I want to give a shout out to the boss panel that focused on the women of color within DC Universe. That was an amazing panel. It really does go to show the diversity and the level, the different people, especially the people of color, the women of color that have had such an impact on DC and the art that is being made. So definitely wanted to shout out that panel. That panel was amazing to listen to. The Flash panel was pretty cool. Obviously, we got to see a look at Barry's suit. I like the fact that we got the wings, and I like the texture and the look of his suit. And we saw some concept art that looked like Michael Keaton Batman, right? That had to be Michael Keaton Batman. So that's a good point. You know what? Maybe Zack knew that this trailer was going to be a religious experience. Maybe he knew that this was going to inspire the Holy Ghost. It did inspire the Holy Ghost in me. I'm not going to lie. I got up out my chair. I started speaking in tongues. I don't even know what the hell I was saying. I was just saying stuff. Like, just, it was da 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 da. This is off the top of my head. I don't know what the hell I was saying, but I was saying some shit. And maybe Zack knew. Maybe he knew that this trailer was going to create that feeling of holy, I don't know, just holy power, holy fear, holy whatever that put us inside. So that's a very conscious song choice. You know what? The more I think about it, you're right. It makes perfect sense. He knew that I'd get that Holy Ghost. He knew. And he took advantage of it. I see what you're doing, Zack. I see you. You know, that's pretty cool. That's clever. I like that idea. And yeah, he knew what he was doing. He's smart. He's smart that way. He don't think like we do. See, I didn't know. I didn't know what my reaction was going to be. I didn't record my reaction, but so I went from screaming during the trailer. I leaped out of my seat after it was done. I had the Holy Ghost for a few minutes, so I was just like that. I was just tap dancing and doing the A-Town stomp on the devil. So I thought about putting on some Kirk Franklin. Okay, have you heard put on some Kirk Franklin? What is that one song called? I can't remember what the song is called. You know, the old one that everybody knows. The one, do you want a revolution? Like that was my mood. I was about to put that song on. I was just about to start dancing. I was about to record a whole video of me dancing, but there are some levels of embarrassment that I don't want to sink to. Seeing that close up of Darkseid. Yes, like I said, Darkseid, bro. Do you not understand how long I have been waiting in my life to see Darkseid? To see Darkseid actually in real live action, bro. Similar to him and similar to seeing Darkseid, I might cry when I see this TV series, movie, whatever the hell this thing is. I might cry. I might literally cry. I did have some tears in my eyes, not gonna lie, while I was watching this trailer, but that's just because I'm a big sissy, I'm a big sap, and I was just I don't know. There probably was some air particles or something like that here. Maybe something with the yeah. Matter of fact, it's allergy season. That's what it is. It's a strong, strong, strong DC allergy. That's got in my system and affected me. It really had nothing to do with the emotion. Now that I think about it, so let's just ignore everything I just said. But either way, man, what a ride, man! What a ride! As far as I know, we have a panel for Aquaman coming up, and we have a panel for the Batman coming up. And I think those are the biggest panels left, unless I'm missing something. I'm pretty sure they covered everything else. I don't know, but either way, I'm gonna get out of here. I don't want to take up you guys' time. I'm sure you guys are just as excited about the rest of the panels that we have left. DC fandom has been wild. It's been amazing. It's been everything. This is probably has forever changed the Comic-Con game. Let's think about that too. The fact that DC can trend the entire day and probably going to trend going forward because of what they did today and the way that they were able to connect all these fans from all over the world. Like that's just a beautiful, beautiful thing, man. And just incredible job by everybody, the hosts, the artists, the people that were brought on. The footage was incredible. Almost everything. It's almost universal praise. The only thing I am a little bit miffed about is, again, the lack of a Superman announcement. They said there was a mystery DC panel, which, now that I mention it, I need to ask you guys to put your thoughts on Milestone Comics and put your thoughts on the fact that we might be getting a live-action Static Shock movie. We might be getting some more animated Milestone comic characters. We might be seeing Icon and Rocket and all those people. We're going to be getting possibly new comics, maybe a digital comic series for Static. So that's awesome. So just let me know. Just let me know what you think about that. And that was kind of the surprise panel, which is still an awesome panel. But I am a little bit disappointed that we didn't get anything about Superman today. That was kind of, that hurt my heart. But otherwise, yeah, I thought it was a great experience. So let me know what you thought in the comment sections, and stay tuned for my next live video. I'm going to have a video probably. I actually did not see that animated piece for Black Adam. I need to look that up. Thank you, Peter. I'm going to have a video where I have more organized thoughts, where I break everything down. That one's probably going to be out tomorrow, or it's going to be Monday, but it's probably going to be tomorrow, to be honest, because I have to go to work tomorrow night. So look forward to that video. You guys have been fun. People that tuned into this stream, thank you. Appreciate it. Love you. And I guess I'll get out of here, but adios.